Welcome back. Oh, there's Shino over here. I was going to say we're doing the rounds in Edith, but, you know.
I feel like I've seen that lady before.
Yeah, but I can't quite put my finger on where. Who is she?
Crap. We gotta bail.
Why? They're just on about Shino. Shino right there. The Edith famous... I was going to say Edith famous, world famous, but I don't know about world famous. Shino, anyway. Everyone looks so dejected today. It'd be wonderful if we could get a bit of respite right about now. Please make sure you all pace yourselves and remember to take breaks. Indeed.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you.
No problem. Right, let's do the rest of the rounds. Alright, what's going on here then? Well. Team 3. She disappeared. Team 3, patrol the station area. Cooperate with teams 1 and 2. Let nothing escape your watch. Understood? Those vile mafiosos. Just you wait. I won't let anything else happen on my watch. Am I? Stay away from the 4SPG for now. Philia, though. What a horrible tragedy. So many precious lives were taken. There will be a memorial mass held in Edith Grand Cathedral. I'm making sure people are aware of it. We hope many will join us today in praying to the goddess for those we lost. May their souls find peace. Indeed. I'm not gonna get to take a vacation at this rate. Yeah, I mean, would you really want to at this point anyway? I've got so many pending questions from all my clients. Been getting bombarded with them lately. Oh, this isn't good. Yeah, such a disaster would affect all areas of a country. So, that kid waving up there. Oh, baby. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling down in the dumps. They did what? And after oh, goodness. What? I'll toast one up in there on not much more I can do with things as nuts as they are now. No! No. This is, again, Falcom and the value of going around and speaking to the NPCs in this series. Just that little aspect of, like, that little story we had going on. Like, you took them there and now, oh no. Oh no. I like the street information up there as well. I was trying to explain this to Rabbit, hey Mr. Rabbit on Twitch, because he does trails as well, but he doesn't speak to all the NPCs like we do here. And I was explaining to him, like, how in-depth the NPCs are, how much information and more story you get from the NPCs. And he was astounded. Like, even he didn't realize it had that much depth. He knew, just not to the level that we know, you know. Just... yeah. Anyway. Damn. By the by, there's checkpoints all over the city. It's taking me forever to get anywhere. No one's allowed to go in or out of the capital. It's a deadlock through and through. This whole thing's gotten real messy. Take care of yourselves. Will you, brother? Brother? Speaking to Judith right now, but okay.
I know the guild can help.
The guild can help. Alright, how are things in here? Oh, hello. Right. Marguerite was really worried over her husband. Would be. Feel like I totally read her wrong. That's interesting. Again, just every little facet of life is going to be affected by it. I mean, the bracer is here, at the medical shop. Just, yeah, every facet of life is going to be affected by such a disaster. We've experienced such things in our world time and time again, so... like, yeah. They're probably getting provisions. Kid is none the wiser. I wonder if my husband's okay. If I remember correctly, his trip was supposed to take him to Audit. Cray is on the way there. I mean, it's not as though he was supposed to stop in Cray, but no word from him at all, though? That's what I want to know. No, I'm sure he's fine, but what if the route up to Audit is blocked now and he's stuck? I need to get in touch with him ASAP. Indeed. Is the orbital net back up? Is it not blocked? Like, what's going on there? People need information. Our store is stocked up on all kinds of daily necessities that people might need during a state of emergency. Though please avoid bulk purchases. It only help to raise unease. Yeah, we know that as well. Treat this shopping trip just as any other. We're committed to your customer experience. Anyone in our staff will be able to help in case you need assistance. Yeah, like, as we recall during COVID, toilet paper. That was apparently a big thing. People got panicky that we wouldn't be able to get toilet paper. Okay. Everyone's really anxious over our recent state of emergency. It's not just our customers, but staff too. My hope is that taking the initiative to make these announcements will help curb the chaos slightly, as well as maintain employee morale. I do wonder how Ilhan is holding up through all this. See, that's genuine concern. You can just tell. I would say in his voice, but in his words. Genuine concern. Perhaps I should go and pay him a visit later today. Yeah. Your rivals, sure, but friendly rivals at this point. Friendly rivals. Not even in my wildest dreams would I imagine something like that happening to Cray. We've been partnering with the village for so long that I think it's taken me even longer to accept that they're just not here anymore. All of our suppliers were the loveliest of people. Why did this have to happen? Yeah. I've handled business with Cray before. As one of our produce suppliers. They were always so kind to me when I stopped on my way home, too. They didn't deserve this.
I'm proud of all my wares.
Sold out. Just interesting that you're sold out. Okay. Get the pretzel. A delicious Erebonian treat. With a crossbar style twist. Huh. The pretzel part makes sense when you think about it. Some of the countries that Erebonia is based on. And then the honey. That makes sense because that's crossbow.
It's been a pleasure.
That's where the crossbow twist comes in, right, Julian? We can't rule out that what happened in Basel could happen here too. I think I'll send my weapons in for some maintenance. It's been a while since I last did so. I mean, the unfortunate thing is, you can't rule out the possibility that what happened in Cray could happen here too. That's an issue. This weapon still doesn't feel right in my hands. It's a shame I couldn't bring my actual weapon with me to Calvert. It's still at my parents' place. Everything's still really messy, but worrying alone won't do me good. Might as well prepare just in case. I want to protect my classmates and everyone in this country. I should at least make sure my equipment is in working order.
Thank you for visiting the Weston department store.
Xiaoling, my dearest sister. Oh, how have you been? I didn't realize that. Can't believe it's been 4 years already. Good to know you've outgrown that baby face of yours. And finally shaped up to be a fine woman. Wish you'd outgrown your big mouth. I'm tempted to punch you right on it. But hey, credit where credit is due. It doesn't look like you're half-assed in this job. Yeah, that might be a bit unfair. You're always the better one at Gekka between us two, so I guess it's fair that you'll be taking over the dojo. Oh, thanks. But don't worry about me half-assing things. This place is yours, after all. I'm being serious when I say you're better suited for the role of master, both skill-wise and personality-wise. Me? I do feel bad about putting all that weight on your shoulders, though. I don't want you getting in any trouble. I don't see why that's any of your business. I'm just doing my job as both a bracer and a member of the Gecko School. I know, but please, take care. Do it for me. At least. Aww. My older brother's the same as always. His laziness is honestly kind of disarming. I don't know how things are going to shake out, but I won't falter. I swear, as a bracer and a member of the Gecko School. My brother's part of the reason I took this path. I have a lot to live up to. I have to make up for his shortcomings after all. Oh, jeez. Hey, sorry you saw that. Xiaoling's one fault is her temper. She's always running on a bit of a short fuse. I worry one day it's all gonna land her in a sticky situation.
Thank you for visiting the Weston department
Does anything
store.
catch your eye?
Probably, but not
I
yet.
hope I see you again.
Our stores have a wide variety
Maybe
of
you
fine
will,
goods for
maybe
sale.
you will. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's you guys. Figured you'd be out and about. Sylvie and Kana too. You're from Cray, right? Heard you were safe because you were here in the capital. You've been training with Sylvie here for gunsmithing, yeah? Yeah, I was gonna go back home for the Harvest Festival, but my car broke down.
Thank you for visiting
Damn.
the Weston department store.
Saved by the car breaking down, basically.
Our
I was only
stores
planning
have a
on
wide
staying here
variety
one
of
more
fine
day.
goods for sale.
And then that happened.
We
It
hope
was
you
so
enjoy
awful,
shopping
I'm
with us.
sorry. I've been swamped with public safety hearings and stuff. Things are calming down now, but it's still a mess out there. But don't you worry about figuring out a living situation. You can stay here with me for as long as you need. Thank you, Sylvie. I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have you looking out for me. It's fine. You're my apprentice now, so this is as much my business as it is yours.
Thank
Well
you for
done,
visiting the
Sylvie.
Weston department store.
Even with your family gone, you're not alone. You can rely on me
Stores have a
from
wide
here on out.
variety of fine goods for sale.
Thank you. I'm glad she has somewhere to stay at
We
least,
hope
but
you enjoy shopping
that
with
doesn't
us.
make the situation any less shitty. No. It makes the future easier, but the past is still what the past is. I'd shame the name Grimcat if I just sat idle and did nothing. Lashkar and I were here in Edith. We were going to head home, but this happened before we did. Can't believe they're all gone. Mum, Dad,
Thank you for visiting
and everyone
the
else
Weston
just
department store.
gone. I need to pull myself together
Our
for
stores
Sylvie
have a wide
and for
variety of
Lashkar.
fine goods for
Well,
sale.
for Lashkar especially, I'd say. Because he's younger than you, so
Hope you enjoy shopping with us.
yeah. Never in my wildest dreams did I expect something like this to happen to Kana's hometown. Can't look away from this, not when I'm close with someone from Cray. I plan on lending a hand too. Keep your eyes on the ball, Spriggan. Can't be getting caught off guard like this all the time.
I took
Caught
pride
off
in all
guard.
my merch.
Caught off guard? Like, jeez.
Thank you for
Let
visiting
me get
the
more
Weston
evasion with that.
department store. Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
I don't. No.
You
No.
better take good care of it. We hope you enjoy
Oh,
shopping with us.
I will. Whatever it is. For such a tragedy to strike right on the cusp of the Revolution Festival and the EGC, that was probably intentional. I can hardly imagine anyone would be in the headspace for clothes shopping when a state of emergency has been issued. Regardless, our department store will endeavor to support everyone during these trying times. I
Thank you for
should
visiting
probably
the Weston
start that
department
process
store.
by quitting my whining.
Our
Oh.
stores have a wide
Welcome.
variety
Thank you
of
I'd say
fine
whine
goods
away,
for
to be
sale.
honest. Whine away, mate. Whine
We
away.
await your next
It's
visit.
not a great situation that you've ended up in. It's just weird noise.
Schedule.
Let's get those cufflinks going.
You know me well.
Oh, apparently. Alright, upstairs we go. Oh, we'll check this little shoppy thing here.
Let's see.
Nope. Very well. Seems to only be you. Okay. I literally had just gotten this job when this incident suddenly happened. But it's not like people could just put their lives on hold entirely. they still need to come shopping for dailies. It's my job, as the terrace's manager, to offer everyone some respite from all the chaos going on now. Yeah.
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
Nothing. Nothing at all. Alright, so where next? Down, out and about. Thunders. Alright, what we got? Up on the bridge of Khazad-dûm. Dun, 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 dun.
One bullet
And such.
is your fate. Catch a revival showing of the smash hit.
Notice several bus routes have been altered in accordance with the declared state of emergency. What? How am I supposed to know where to go now? Yeah, that's gonna be chaos for you, sorry. Why did this have to happen too? Oh, today's just one thing after another. Yeah.
It's so convenient.
It'd be understandable though. It's like your workplace would understand. Just explain the buses had been rerouted and you didn't know where. Simple as that. Any sensible company would be like, oh, that's understandable. As long as you adjust accordingly, you know. The news has been all gloomy lately. When's it gonna end? Going out is real scary, but being cooped up feels so miserable. Been doom scrolling online forums all day. Should probably stay away from them, Greta. It's really depressing.
One girl's courage
But like,
changed
what's gonna happen now?
Gloria.
Are we gonna be trapped inside the capital forever because of this mafia stuff? Not forever. On the bright side, that handsome aide has been popping up in the news all the time. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, so, an event here.
Figured you'd come by eventually.
Oh, I've been busy.
Hey,
Hello.
I can't say I'm surprised. You all feel compelled to act too, I take it?
Need to do something, yeah. Yeah, looks like you guys are real busy here. Supremely. The two of us were out of town when it happened and had to rush right back. We have to go back out again soon, though. Wasn't expecting to find you here too, Ren. You must have left extra early. It seemed wise to come and exchange information on what LeBeau and the Society are up to. I take it you are all here for the same reason? Yeah, sorry for eating into your time, but can we talk for a bit? So, the whole region around Cray really did get locked down by the army, huh? It's to the point where not even press or the braces can get close. Everyone gets the same stock response from the authorities. There are no confirmed survivors among the villagers or visitors. That's awful. So if there's nobody left, why are they keeping the area under lock and key? Could be several reasons. One could obviously be the fallout. I imagine there is gonna be some fallout. Hopefully there's no winds and it doesn't spread too far. Hopefully it doesn't get into the rivers. That kind of thing. Hopefully. As it so happens, the three disciples are rushing to the scene. All three, not just Professor Hamilton. I can't imagine they wanted to reunite under circumstances like these. This can't be any ordinary post-disaster investigation, then. Indeed. And I'm quite sure Katra knows why as well. The initial devastation caused by nuclear weapons is not the only reason why they are forbidden. Yeah, it's going to be the fallout then. Following detonation, radioactive particles will blanket the blast zone. While still theoretical, it's thought this radiation will cause horrible chronic damage to both organisms and the environment. Yeah. So even just being in the area could be dangerous, right? Given all that, I can kind of understand why the army would be mobilized to seal off the area. Yeah, but we're talking about a village being blown away here. By our principles and for the sake of public safety, the guild can't ignore this. Yeah, but I don't think you understand just how devastating it could be, Jin. That's why high-ranking baristas from all over the continent are starting to gather in Calvert. On top of many A and B ranks, word has it the head branch in Le Mans is considering sending an S rank as well. Oh. Pulling out the big guns and putting them in charge, eh? Actually, no. Those of us already here will go after Almata while the newcomers cover the capital and other areas in need. Oh, fair enough. Experienced people in secure locations. I may even call in some personal backup. Well, I say that, but knowing them, they may already be on their way. Oh? By the way, I noticed Elaine isn't here. Is she out on another job? Yeah, the idea is to handle as much work as we can before we dedicate ourselves to rooting out Almata. So she's handling some stuff elsewhere in the capital right now. I'm a little worried about her, to be honest. What do you mean? Everyone was shocked by what happened to Cray, but Elaine seemed especially shaken. She rushed out right after to start working and gathering information like a woman possessed. That's disconcerting. We've all been there on jobs plenty of times, so she's probably just rattled. But if you see her around, check in on her, alright? Will do. If I may, I'd like to address a certain elephant in the room. Or should I say, the actress. You've snagged quite the famous employee. Straight to the point there, eh? Like, ooh, who's this? Just boom, like, oh, hi, Judith. I'm surprised you can afford her day rate. Are you filming an advertisement for the office or something? Who, me? Oh, hello, everyone. How did they see through me? Don't mind me, I'm more of a secretary than an assistant anyway. I believe Rosette has both those positions covered. I ain't paying you shit, just so we're clear. At least try to cover for me. Well, I haven't received any stolen item reports, so I see no need to meddle. At least you don't have the same gaudy sensibilities as a certain other phantom thief I could name. I agree with you both. She really is bad at hiding it, isn't she? Yeah. Both her identities just straight out. I'm amazed the whole world doesn't know at this point. The eye of the storm won't last for much longer. We'll do what we can to make use of that video and the info you've given us on the Gardens and Almata's execs. Don't mention it. Anyway, we'll leave you to your work now. Van, please wait. Was that journalist a friend of yours? I mean, based on the stuff we saw, kind of like a brother almost. Yeah, knew him for about 5 years. I remember helping you two strike a deal half a year ago, come to think of it. That you did. I worked with him many times and truly owe him a lot. The world lost a wonderful person. Ren. For now, all I can say is this. We won't let the gifts he left us go to waste. No matter what. I'll work toward the same goal then. Certain theories coming in my head. I'm wondering if we can use the Genesis device. That's what I'm going to call it because, you know, Star Trek reference. The Genesis device to save Dingo. I've had this inkling for a while that there could be time travel or something involved, and maybe we could travel to the point where the nuke went off, grab him, and bring him to the present. Maybe we can still save him. Maybe the power of the Genesis is capable of such things. Wild speculation and theory there, but who knows with the Genesis device, you know. Who knows? And there's still a fair amount of unresolved issues, but I suspect that won't be the case for too much longer. The government, guild headquarters, and secret forces are aware of the neighboring countries' movements and taking action against them. Based on the footage that guy left behind, at least. It won't be long until they make a move, so do prepare yourself. Headquarters back in Le Mans are also working on this case. We're all working our hardest here. You do the same, Arkwright. Well, I'm assuming Fee's in here. Nope. Great. They really putting me on standby at a time like this. And as Hazel's assistant, no less. Mate, you just need to do what you're told at this point. That's just unfortunate, but yeah. Is it because I'm still a junior bracer? I've been working really hard for the past 6 months. Did it mean nothing? No, it means everything. Capable people around, that's important. No, that's no way to think about it. There's something I can do and I have to focus on doing my part. Yes, great. Yes, exactly. Well done, mate. He's having a hard time, like, yeah. Everyone will be having a hard time during this. And it's like, yeah, do the best you can, mate. I'm glad you realized that. Like, that's good. That's good. Well done.
Come on, I'm begging you.
Alright, Fee. The guild's policies are firm. We know what to do. We just have to wait for the right moment. I imagine we're not the only ones on the move. Some of our associates might be on the move already, so we need to coordinate with them. I'm worried about Elaine, but I'll trust you to take care of her. I'm not her nanny, you know, but fine. I'll keep an eye out for her. No, you're a friend, an old friend. Potentially more. Huh, guess Van's the shy type too. I don't know what you're on about, but quit it. Fee, kinda same thinking as me. As you can see, things are incredibly hectic around here. There's never enough hands on deck, no matter how many of us there are. If the announcement is anything to go by, the casualties number more than 1,000. The situation is unprecedented. The Le Mans headquarters have ordered the guild to operate at full capacity in this situation. You never know what could happen, so do be careful. A kid from Cray was over visiting at the time. Mere coincidence, really. But it saved his life. Yeah. These kinds of things would happen as well. And then you'd get survivor's guilt. Yeah. Unfortunately, his friends and family were not so lucky. Wish I could be there to lend my support. Yeah, but alas, my hands are full. Someone else will have to take care of him. Oh. I mean, that could be where the story's going. That we had this massive tragedy, and then with the power of the Genesis, we time travel back to the past and make it not happen. It's possible. Actually, okay, I changed my mind. It's not gonna happen, because actually... Get these two first. Of course I'm worried about the emergency state, but I still need to go to the store. There are braces outside the station, so I hope it'll be safe. Mera recently started paying attention to me as long as I hear her out first. Yeah. She still throws a tantrum every now and then, but I feel like we can start going out without issue. Yeah, that's fair. I'm buying apples today. Remember everything on our shopping list today. Mummy and I talked about it a lot. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I like that. The whole village is just gone. I'd hear of something like that being possible back when I was at the Institute, but I never thought it was anything more than a theory. Something like this to actually happen before our very eyes is just... no. Can't even be certain that's what happened. Anyway, I can't let this shake me up. I'm the boss around here, and taking care of the shop should be the only thing on my mind. The thing I found interesting about the explosion itself, it still had this digital element to it. It wasn't a simple, oh look, boom! There was that sort of hexagon pattern grid on a sphere going on. Just the digital elements are everywhere, which is interesting. Could feed into theories as to what's going on with the world later on, you know. Or maybe we're in a simulation right now. Like, maybe we didn't get out of the simulation when Rosette put us in there, and this has all been some kind of trick. Maybe we're actually in tubes. I'm thinking, if you've seen it, an episode of Deep Space Nine, The Search, if you know what that is, I'm thinking that. maybe an experiment's being run on us, and none of this is actually happening. That's possible? You never know. You never know. It ain't easy to ignore these kinds of things, but right now, I just have to do my job here. Are you all here for Zephyr adjustments? If you need anything, just ask. I mean, the more likely scenario out of everything is that actually happened and we can't avoid it. We can't undo it. That happened. Yeah. Yeah. But I like the idea of alternatives. Still can't believe what happened to Cray. It's hard to even wrap my head around it. Honestly, it was scarier than when the war broke out. But if the boss and the owner are both carrying on okay, then I just have to follow their lead. Yeah. Alrighty. Still, the state of emergency really worries me. What about my parents' house and the hospital? I hope Grandma is okay.
What'll you have today?
A fancy alarm! Alarm! Alarm!
Thanks for coming.
I can handle any maintenance.
Did you have anything new? No. Sepif mass is what I do want to exchange. Yes, good.
Thanks for being such a good customer.
What'll you have today?
Isn't that one of the ones I was looking for? Just get several of these,
Thanks for
like,
coming.
evasion type ones. Because again, if I can make everyone be at 100% evasion, potentially, I don't think I'll be able to, but potentially, then I'd do it, because we'd avoid all the damage. Yeah. What happened to Cray is still so hard to wrap my head around. It's not my area of study, so I'm not sure about all the details. But I feel like I remember a hypothetical discussion regarding those kinds of weapons in one of Professor Callahan's lectures. Maybe he was manipulated by the Mafia in some way? Maybe. Oh, what do we get here? Oh, I see. Very well. Is that it? Seems to be. We should also, while I remember, use the fancy alarm! Oh, it's for Yooms. An alarm clock that plays a cute tune. Well, like Beckheads might be good for you, meh?
Thank you, Van.
Lovely. Right. You two. This whole deal is so depressing. Cray was there one moment and then, poof, gone the next. We don't have any classes this afternoon, so I'm just kind of restless. You visited Cray Village, right? Chignon. Yeah. Was it Sinon? Could be Sinon. Maybe. It was my pilgrimage to some of the holy ground of early filmmaking. What a quiet little town it was. The lady at the inn basically treated me like family. Feels like I'm listening to children on their way back home from school. This constant stream of bad news has left a lot of students feeling down. Even then, I try my best to listen to their problems as part of the student council. I visited Cray Village once when I was taking a movie location tour. It was a really nice place. Even when it was still all black and white, the atmosphere came through just perfectly through the screen in the early days of cinema. Oh, maybe now's not the time to be talking about movies. I'm pretty restless myself, but the least I can do is hear her out. Actually, I think I saw Ren head towards the guild a bit ago. She did. She went to the Basil Guild branch too. What is she up to? Who is she? You do not want to know. You do not want to know. Just, you won't like it. I never thought something like this would ever happen. The former Institute of Science student in me can't help but have some ideas as to how this happened. But I digress. Let me offer you a cup of tea to calm down your nerves. Yeah, again, dropping the whole coffee. Would coffee even be a good idea to calm down your nerves over a cup of tea? Because, as I pointed out in the past, when I do the serious things about tea and coffee, tea has tannins in it. When the tannins help calm you down, they relax you. Would coffee do that? Because as someone who drinks tea, not coffee, all I know it for is like making you jittery and giving you a lot of caffeine, keeping you awake. But does it have a calming effect? For those who actually drink it, does it have a calming effect? Because I'm not sure. Genuinely. Again, I know a cup of tea does. So, but that's not because of caffeine. That's because of tannins. So, yeah, I turn to you. Let me know. That's the serious part of it. The joking one is like, no, cup of tea. Cup of tea. Yes. I've been wondering if there's anything I can do. But this isn't just some political or economic problem. No. Throwing mirror at it won't solve a thing. No. As of now, what I can do is offer customers some form of respite, however small. Yeah.
Do you have any preferences?
I do.
Thanks for coming in.
I do have preferences. Okay. So are we done?
Final showing of the smash hit, Wolf's Requiem.
No. But yeah, are we done in this area? I think we are, aren't we? Because I can't see nothing. We've checked all the shops. Let's check the underground from here. We'll just go to the entrance.
Taking off now.
And I want the map, so we'll just look to see if there's any blues or reds. Nope. Nothing there. Alright, Tyrell District it is.
Go, go, go!
Team 4 back. Enemy spotted. Okay.
They're so nice.
How can a whole village just vanish? Someone tell me it's all just some elaborate ad campaign for a movie. It has to be, right? Come on, somebody tell me it's all just a bad joke already. How could something so terrible happen in my own lifetime? Yeah. Yeah, getting stuck on the bike. Triple dot. Hey, San, what's wrong? You've been really quiet. I know you're probably shocked about what happened, but this isn't like you. It's just, you know, how my brother works for the Tyrell Times. He told me something. He said it might have been racially driven. I've always tried not to get wrapped up in that kind of stuff, but now... No, it's clearly not. It's indiscriminate, that's the thing. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I guess I get what you mean. Might be a little tough to just ignore it and move on this time. I feel so bad for you. You fit in so perfectly here, and then you have to feel that. I'll say this, it's okay to confront that stuff if and only if you're ready to. Just know you can always come to Peter and me. We're here for you. Whether or not you choose to do anything about these issues, you'll always be our friend. And nothing will ever change that, alright? Yeah, what she said. I agree 100%. If you ever need to just get something off your chest, we're here.
Change your fate. Catch a revival showing of the smash hit, Wolf's Requiem.
Do you mind, sir? We're having a moment here. It's easy to think about stuff once you've gotten it out and cooled your head. We're more than happy to give you that space, son. We'll figure it out with you. It's the least we can do. And guys, thank you. Don't know what I was thinking. Letting myself get so hung up like that. I'm sorry I worried you too. We all get along so naturally with San. It's easy to forget sometimes what sort of position she's in with society. But she tries not to let any of that bother her, and happily embraces people like us. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. When it comes down to it, my problems pale in comparison to hers. Maybe it's time I sat down and really settled the score back home. Once I settled the score, it was really getting me down, and I refused to let myself snap out of it and let go. So glad I have Peter and Marilyn in my life. They don't care about my background. They just care about me. That's what I call a group of true friends. Yeah. I don't think it's strange for San to wear things that aren't associated with her heritage.
One girl's courage will change history. Gloria, dawn of the revolution.
Shush. She just wants to walk to the beat of her own drum. Indeed. I just wish she would realize that it's okay for her to rely on us sometimes. I mean, we're her friends because of how unique she is. That's why we were able to meet in the first place.
Please step on up.
No. It's a damn tragedy what happened in Cray. Entertainment companies used to go there all the time to film things. The industry's ties there run deep. That's probably why people within it are starting up charity efforts to help. Where's the charity gonna go? Who knows if there are any survivors left or if the place can even be rebuilt. I'm sure all that goodwill can still lead to something positive. Alright, fair enough. And plus, people need to have some way to try and help, don't they? Otherwise they'd feel just far too helpless. Oh, hello. Welcome. I know these aren't exactly happy times, but feel free to stay and relax. If nothing else, seeing our customers smile brings me a little comfort too, which I can definitely use right about now. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to stay calm in this situation.
Alrighty.
When I first heard, none of it felt real. But then this morning it started hitting me and I started getting more and more scared. But we can't let them break our spirits. Those terrorists want us to be afraid, remember that. Yep. You're right. Triple dot. Oh no, looks like he's feeling tense too. Not that I'm surprised. Yeah, just like the cats in our neck of the woods. They can definitely sense things. Yeah, they were having that meeting, weren't they? It's okay, kitty. It's okay. Mr. McMillan? Oh, Anya's. Forgive me, I was simply closing my eyes for a moment. Were you thinking about what happened in Cray? Yes. I've had the pleasure of visiting there. To think such tragedy could befall such a warm and welcoming village. I have to carry on. Even under the declaration, I have no choice but to continue running the cafe. Still, I feel compelled to pray for those souls. You can tell he's trying his best to stay calm. Probably lots of people out there who have to hold on and keep themselves together, however they can. Yeah. These are not easy times, which is why it is all the more important for us to continue to offer a space where people can relax and feel safe. Don't forget to take time for yourself, though, mate. I simply want to ease my customers' worries. I'll be continuing to pray for the souls of those who lost in Cray. May they rest in peace.
Welcome. Thank you for... We await your next visit.
Indeed.
Good grief.
Good grief. How are you feeling? You put your book down. How could anyone wipe out an entire village off the face of the map? That's going way, way too far. I like spine-tingling crime stories as much as the next girl, but this doesn't give me that sensation at all. No. It's hard to put it into words. Guess I'm scared. Just scared. Wonder when things will go back to normal. If they'll go back to normal. Can't believe Almata would go so far. Thought I understood what they were capable of, but I guess not. All I feel right now is scared. I'm just
One girl's
scared.
courage will change history.
Alrighty.
Scared is right. In this scenario, scared is right.
Well, I heard.
There have been murmurs that what happened in Cray might have been an ethnic attack. It's only speculation for now. Yeah, I don't think that's the case. I mean, we saw the scene, didn't we? So, but I ended up telling my sister San about it anyway. I really shouldn't have done that though. She's probably freaking out. Yeah, we just saw her and she is freaking out a bit. Get the feeling San is taking what I said really hard. I know she tries not to pay any mind to those sorts of issues, but right now, that was probably a bad idea. You didn't mean it, but it was still a bad idea. Still a bad idea.
Well,
Part of my job is to ask questions and explore as many angles of a potential story as I can. I think sharing that with her was the wrong call. I messed up big time. Yeah. Again, I don't blame him. In a sort of... He didn't mean anything by it. He didn't think about what his words would do to how she feels about the situation. But I'm glad he recognizes his mistake, essentially. Yeah. It's just made the situation feel a bit more worse for her. Things have been pretty crazy around here lately. Never seen anything like it. With the area surrounding Cray under lockdown, we can't send anybody out to do the on-ground investigating. The editor-in-chief gave a pep talk earlier, so I'm sure our reporters are fired up to dig something up. I doubt it'll be easy, though. I've got a feeling this whole crisis could turn out to be a sink-or-swim moment for our paper. If you can get something, it'd be good. Right now, I'm in the midst of compiling the names of the people believed to have been caught up in the attack. One name that's come up is Dingo Brad, that reporter from Meld magazine. I'm really worried about Marielle. I know how close the two of them were. Poor girl. Yeah, you gotta feel for her. They did well, like Falcom this is, in developing Dingo as a character. The Republic has never faced a crisis like this before in its long history. There's a lot of unrest among the citizens right now. And that goes for us too. We know all the questions that people want answered about this situation. We at the Tyrell Times have one job and one job only, to bring facts to the people before disinformation muddies the waters. Good on you. What you're doing is vital to the well-being of this country. Be proud of what you do as you go out and get those answers. Yes, Chief. Good reporter. Good reporter. This is a completely unprecedented situation. It's really putting our abilities to the test. There's more to this story than what the government has led us to believe. The people are counting on us to shed light on that truth, so that's exactly what we'll do.
Well...
Yep, that's fair. That's fair. That's some proper reporting there. Oh, ice cream, yay. In times like these, a little sugar can help calm the nerves. Chocolate can also have a soothing effect too. Oh, I bit my tongue. So much for the therapist, I guess. Can't exactly sell anyone on it if I can't keep my own head cool right now. My tongue hurts.
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for shopping.
Shouldn't it be hello? It would have been funny if they had that somehow. Where after that, it is the similar effect to what I'm doing, as if she's bit her tongue. Just hello. See you later. Like, what?
How about some popcorn, huh?
There might be an emergency declaration going on, but if I don't go out there and sell my popcorn, I don't make any money today. I have no choice. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, mate. Plus, it will help people to have more normalcy around, so, you know. I'm a total nobody, worthless, good for nothing. The only reason I'm here is because I couldn't hack it when I tried to break into the movie industry and settled on this as a compromise. No, don't sell yourself short.
What'll it be?
It's just like a home comfort kind of thing, which is important right now. Right now. In all my many years of living, I've never seen anything so horrifying before our Republic. Reminds me of when that cult went on their rampage a decade ago. Oh. I must say I'm impressed just how much the young people are obeying the state of emergency and maintaining order. I always thought that generation was completely insensitive about such things. Suppose I have to start changing my tune. Interesting.
We have merchandise.
In light of what happened in Cray Village, the film industry will be doing charity drives to offer support. For our part, we've decided to donate a portion of our proceeds to the cause. There are also proposals to memorialize the history of the village on film so that its legacy is never forgotten. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay. Thank you for your visit today.
Cray Village served as the backdrop for a famous romantic film produced during the early years of film. Not only did that movie spread awareness of the village, it also inspired many people to enter the industry outright. Suffice to say, that village left an enormous mark on a number of people. It pains me to see what's become of it. Anyone up here? No. Okay. The whole village disappeared. Are you sure that's not the story of some movie? It really happened? Then does that mean everyone who lived there... I don't want to think about it. I'm scared now. Hurry up and get out of the restroom, Mama.
Well...
The showing on screen 2 will soon begin.
Cray Village was a common shooting location for films,
If you have a ticket,
and now it's gone.
proceed to the entrance.
We might not have all the facts, but one thing's for certain. It's absolutely despicable. At least its beauty has been preserved in film, but I know that can't replace what's been lost.
For the movie on sale at the shop.
Well...
I should mention that despite the state of emergency, we're continuing to show movies as usual. Some have argued that doing so is in poor taste, but we want to help keep people's spirits up in these difficult times. Yeah, people react different ways. Trying to keep normalcy is the best approach. People are scared out of their minds right now. If they can come away from one of our movies with a better outlook, then we've done our job. Yeah.
Hello. If you have a ticket,
Welcome, can I get you a ticket for something? What's playing right now? I was hoping to see the Mishi movie, but okay. The Peony Blade?
We have
Go with that.
merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop.
How many tickets do you wish to buy? Alright then, who should I invite?
Remember your visit.
Judith. And... Aaron. Tickets for the Peony Blade. It'll be 600 mirror for
Thank you
3.
for your visit today.
I saw this movie before with Aaron. Could be nice to watch it again, I guess, if I really want to.
Screen 2 will soon begin.
We watched it with Aaron, did we? Hold on. How many tickets do you wish to buy? Okay, so we'll not do Aaron. We'll do Ferry. Tickets for the Peony Blade. We saw it with Ferry. Ah, no! I was going to go back and not have Ferry. Van decided to let everyone loose so he could watch a movie during his work break. After inviting some company to tag along with him, they made their way to the theater. I was going to say, is it going to do the entire scene again? It's like we'll skip through it if we've already seen it, you know. Like Turbo.
Not half. You're the spitting image of your old man.
Oh, well now I recognize this
remember
place.
them glaring up at me.
That's enough. I'm going to end this with this.
Your pops used and it didn't leave its mark.
So we actually waited like
That's where you're wrong.
skip this a
I've
bit
refined
quicker. Next scene.
Father.
My heart feels kind of twisty now after seeing that. I'm glad the bad guy lost in the end. But that doesn't mean everything he did should be forgiven in my opinion. Does that make sense? You know, Ferry, I agree. We have the law to try and define what's good or bad. When you get down to it, the only truth about it is the one you feel in your heart. Always listen to what your heart tells you. You don't have to change how you feel just to make other people happy. Does that help at all? Yeah, I guess a little. Fair enough. Wish I had more to offer in this situation. As you can maybe imagine, that movie wasn't exactly on my radar before today. But count me pleasantly surprised by it. The lead actor's action chops were on point, and the costume and set designs were definitely unrefined, but not without their charm. Yeah, it's definitely a B movie in terms of its size and scope, but it's as well executed as anything made on a heftier budget. If anything, that humbleness might have enabled the filmmakers to be more expressive than they would have otherwise managed. Should we really be talking shop about movies at a time like this, though? Don't we have more important things to worry about? No, I take that back. We need moments like this now more than ever. And as an actress myself, I can only hope people are able to find solace and comfort in our work, even if it is just a little bit. Yeah, can't get enough of that in this day and age. Especially with the circumstances. Having finished their break, Van and his crew resumed their work.
If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
Oh, it's a shame. I could have done a scene with someone else there. Oh well. Blue?
Thanks for
Why
stopping
blue?
by.
You know, I haven't seen Kahan around here lately. And Miss Mao's been really busy with something too. What the heck's going on? Maybe it has something to do with what happened in Cray. Yeah, it certainly does.
Alrighty.
Those two haven't been their usual selves. It's making me a little anxious. But there's still work to be done here, and it's not gonna get done if I keep moping around. I better get to it.
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
Indeed.
This tastes great.
Those people have gone too far. We're left with no choice but to crush them. How we'll accomplish this end is still up in the air, however. We'll have to follow the Elder's orders to the letter, regardless of what those orders may be. With a situation as grave as this, there are only so many ways we can respond. depending on how things go, it's possible that there could be blood on the streets of Edith. I'll admit, I do have my concerns about what the other families are up to right now. But in the end, we have to follow whatever orders the elders give us. Okay. I don't believe what's happening. It feels way too serious to be real. They've got checkpoints all over the place. Everyone I passed on the way here looked like they were in complete disarray. Tell me about it. Much as I love me some juicy rumors, even I'm worried. I have to wonder how much weird baseless stuff's circulating right now. I'm gonna have to watch what I say from now on. Well, this really is an emergency if even you're trying to get your act together. The situation is what it is, I suppose. Well? When the authorities first announced the whole state of emergency, at first it didn't really sit right with me why it was even happening. So I tried to go out for a ride on my bicycle to calm my nerves, only to get told off for doing that by a policeman. Oh. That's when I realized Calvert really is in trouble. This isn't some problem going on elsewhere I can just brush off like it's none of my business. I used to be interested in just about any rumors I came across, but I guess I need to start being more careful about false info floating around. Maybe if I see anything weird on message boards online, I'll start to either point it out or, worst comes to worst, report it. Hate to do it, but... No, it makes sense considering the situation. I see, you two. Albert and Lyle too. What's up, Agnes? You working hard? I'm on my way to work myself. Just swung by here real quick to check up on Albert. Not that I asked you to, but I understand, given all that's happened. Anyway, I know I'm always bugging you about this, but seriously, don't do anything too dangerous, okay? I get that what happened in Basel was an unavoidable emergency, but that didn't stop me from being scared out of my mind for you. If anything happened to you, Oh, Albert, I'm so sorry. I'm always making you worry, aren't I? No, that's not... Don't be sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel, Oh, I've never seen you so hot and bothered before. I think you should have a little more faith in Anya's. After all, respecting a woman's feelings is the fastest way to her heart. Or so they say, anyway. And here I thought you were going to have something insightful to say for once. I should have known better. Anyway, I'm not here to stop you. Just know that we're here for you if you need anything, alright? Oh, that's correct, Albert. Well done. Of course. Thank you, Albert. I have no idea what's going on right now, but whatever happens, be careful, Agnes. Don't forget, we're your friends too. We'll always be here for you if you need to talk to us. I've got to go to my job after this, but I'm going to try and wrap things up here as quickly as I can. I'm too worried about my mum right now. You be careful too, alright, Agnes? Albert's not the only one who thinks about you, you know? Aww. It's nice she has such good friends. That terror attack was so much bigger than the ones that came before it. It didn't feel real to me when that happened. Watching those stock prices fall sent some serious chills down my spine.
Well...
Okay. Odd outlook, but... I've noticed that whenever a major tragedy happens, people always want to learn all about it. I've had people coming in to buy tour and farming guides about Cray. Some people are even purchasing books about weaponry. And you know what? More power to them. There's nothing more scary than the unknown, and knowledge can help mitigate that fear.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah, welcome.
Get that. And the book cover.
I hope to see you again.
Indeed.
Perfect schedule.
We'll get that one for Agnes.
I'll treasure it.
Will you? How lovely. Okay, so... What else was there? It was in the menu is what we want. Items. There. There we go. Lovely. Right, so I'm assuming we're done here for now. From the looks of it. So we'll check the waterway. Just to be sure. Oh, can I not? Alright then. I was going to check the waterway. So, we'll end this part here. In the next part, we'll see about heading off to the Through District. We shall see you in the next part. Ta-ra for now.